Morning of day 6. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty calm out here. We've got a little bit of wind. Going 2.5 knots. It's very pretty. It's about 6:30 and still there's no wind. So we're going along at about 1 knot. The sun's about to come up. So it's very beautiful out here.
Anything exciting?
No. What are you doing, Ben?
Well, it's been pretty dark skies around us, so while we've got the engine running because there's no sun to charge the batteries, I thought I'd have a look at the radar and see if I can see any weather patterns around that is going to show us any rain. So let's have a look here. Let's go to weather, and there is nothing about. So if we increase the gain here a bit, we'll see what it's about. Auto. Bit much, Magnus. And how clever is this? I've got this radar running on my iPad. Yeah, no, within 24 miles, all directions. There's a little bit of a disturbance over to our starboard, but tiny. But yeah, this radar's on the iPad. You can just grab that, you can go anywhere on the boat, and you got a radar in your hand. You've also got a plotter in your hand. You've got an autopilot in your hand. Come on, autopilot, where are you? Anyway, there's an autopilot there. We've got radar overlay, so this little splodge here over on the right, I can see. So that's our radar overlay on top of the chart. There's no targets out there, so you can't see anything. We've also got like a full dashboard of all our instruments reading out weather information, depth, and etc. So it's pretty handy to have. And not only that, we can play music, or we can watch videos, or you can play a computer game, or you can read a book. All while you're out here on watch, you've got everything in front of you. So that's how I've designed this system, so that as many iPads as you want on board. I think it will handle up to 10. You can control any part of the boat, and also watch out and see where you are and all those sorts of things. And you've got the mother unit downstairs as well, and individual. So if mother unit died, all your iPads died, you've still got autopilot from a separate unit, you've still got depth from a separate unit, you've still got wind information from a separate unit. So it's double redundancy sort of on displays. That's how we've designed it. So we've got as much fallback as we can, and if all the electronics failed, we've still got another iPad with a built-in, like we also have here, another GPS plotting system, so we can watch where we are and see where reefs are and all that sort of stuff from another one in the iPad, which is here. And we've also got all this information here. Where are we? We're down here somewhere. We are there. We've also got this information on another iPad, on our 3 smartphones. Let's say this software had a glitch in it, then we can also go to other software, like, where is it? Here we go. We can go to iSailor, which are totally independent charts and everything else from the Navionics system and the Ray Marine system. So then we've got all our charting here on iSailor. Here we go. That takes us all the way through the Marquesas. And if that fails, then we can go here to another system, which is, where is it? Navex. And if all that fails, I've got my MacBook, which has got another system on it, OpenCPN and Mac ENC. And if that fails, we've got Wendy's MacBook laptop with all the information on it. We've got 5 different GPS systems that can provide the data, plus the inbuilt GPS which provides data. So yeah, we've put together a pretty good system with a lot of backup.
And there's one last line, defence.
The last line of defence, yeah. Well, it's not really a line of defence because we don't have a sextant on board, but we do have paper charts. But we've got that many different GPSs on board that can give us our position, which I can plot on the paper charts. And we subscribe, or we use 4 different GPS systems, not just Navstar, which is the American, or not just the European system, not just the Russian system, or not just the military system, but we use all 4. So for everything to fail, yeah, we might as well just sail off to oblivion anyway. But I do have, I've got an app, a sextant app, which you can take pretty accurate fix, enough accuracy for out here until you can get close enough to land to call someone on the VHF or hop in the dinghy and go in and ask for an escort if everything fails. Yeah, it's pretty, like we got a dedicated GPS here, the Garmin, another Garmin downstairs, dedicated handheld GPSs. I should actually do a tally of how many how many GPS units we have on board, because I reckon we'd come with over 10 units that have GPS functionality, including our EPIRBs. There's a lot of GPS on board. And I did an audit the other night, electricity audit, which will cover when the engine's not running, because that's making our electricity at the moment. So remind me to let you know about my electricity audit, which you'll find quite interesting. Cheers.
Doing?
Where the gantry used to go through the bimini has now got a big hole. So I'm just gonna put some Gorilla Tape under it and then a patch on top of it to make it waterproof, because it's gonna start raining tomorrow.
That side is all sewn up now.
Yeah.
So that should keep the rain out with a bit of luck. Thanks to the Speedy Stitcher.
So we patched it from the outside and it looks pretty good. So that's where the post comes through now, and that's where it used to come through. So hopefully that will be reasonably watertight.
Finally got a bit of breeze. And it looks like it might rain. And Magnus is fixing Wally, running repairs.
Yeah, he had a broken wire.
So he's all fixed now, I think.
Wait to get new cables for him.
Yeah. Magnus just made me this beautiful breakfast. And he even made the bread. He made one for himself too, look.
Yeah. I even grew the avocado.
Day 8, evening off. We've got about 900 and something miles to go to get to the equator. We're moving along at about 5 knots with about 8 knots breeze, so the wind's picked up a bit. A few clouds, beautiful out here. We're just tonking along. Not much else to report really. Before we left, I bought about 30 of the most unripe avocados I could find in the supermarket, and I put them in the bottom of the fridge. And every day, you pull out 1 or 2, put them in this basket, And so far so good. They ripen in about a day or so, and the ones in the fridge are still unripe, so hopefully we'll have fruit till the end of the passage. So far so good. Day 9, and the wind has picked up. We're going really well. Oh, it was saying 7 knots a second ago. We're getting up to 7 knots. We're making good time, and yeah, all good on nutshell. And Magnus is watching a movie on watch here.
Yeah.
Looking very cozy.
That's an old black and white. I love black and white movies.
Yeah.
You want coffee?
Tootling along.
Yeah. Oh, we've been hammering along. What are we doing? 6.8 knots. Turn this off. Yeah, we've got 12-15 knots of breeze, calm seas. Yeah, life's good. Got 2 fishing lines out. No fish.
Haven't caught any fish yet, have we?
No, I've got. The first day I put the lines out, I got 2 fish. 1 tuna I couldn't distinguish or identify, and 1 skipjack, which I don't like. Oh, he was a nice fish, but I don't like the taste of him. So, yeah, but we just haven't really touched the sails in 2 days. Been good. We're on course. I'd like for the wind to clock a bit more easterly, the other west, so that we have got a bit more west in our heading. But that'll come as we get closer to the equator. We're currently at 12 degrees north, so yeah, we'll do 120 miles, 130 miles today, so it's pretty good. We're happy. Wendy's just about to make lovely poached eggs on tortillas for breakfast, aren't you, darling?
Yes, I am now.
You're looking very tropical today, Wendy.
Yeah, with my sarong.
Yeah, sarong. So it's warm. It's been warm all night. I don't know, 29 degrees, day and night. So I haven't felt the water temp yet. I might stick my flying fish. I might stick my foot in later and see how warm it is. But I reckon it'll be pretty warm in the water. Yeah, that's all I got to report. Back to coffee and movie, I think.
Reefing the main in a little while. The wind speed's picked up to about 15. Francis is just checking things up the front. A few white caps out there. We're heading more west now.
Yeah. Trying to get us running downwind a bit better.
Nearly lost the water containers the other night. Magnus is strapping them down extra well. Sun's going down. Magnus just put a double reef in the main, getting ready for the night. We've got 12 to 15 knots of breeze. I think we're tootling along between 6 and 7 knots, so we're making some headway. We're nearly on our target. Magnus is scaring away the birds. We're nearly on our, oh, yeah, right, okay. Oh, wow, there's lots of them. We're making our target of 100 nautical miles a day nearly. I think we're only about 20 miles off that, so that's pretty cool. We've caught up with ourselves, and all is good, and the seas are getting bigger. It's getting a little bit spooky out here. See ya. What's happening? What's going on? What are we doing?
Well, this time of the evening, we usually reef, I don't know what Wendy's told you, but we usually reef a bit. It slows us down by, say, 10-15%, but at least it makes for an easy night and a quiet night. And then we spend half an hour making sure that the boobies don't land on the mizzen mast.
For their sleep.
Because they happen to land there and have a little sleep, but while they sleep they also get rid of the day's fishing all over our solar panel. This one's already had a few hits from the last 10 minutes. So we spend a bit of while banging things and making sure they don't land until it gets dark, and then they never land after that. But yeah, we're pretty well set up for another night out in the Pacific. Weather's good, it's about 15 knots of breeze. Oh, it's dropped a bit, I'd say 12. We don't have any weather instruments, so we don't really know how strong the wind is or where it's coming from. But you only need eyes for that. Yeah, all good. Pretty good. It's going to be a good night. No real squalls up ahead looking around. Yeah, hopefully just be another quiet night in the Pacific. Catch you tomorrow.
Just come off my watch. I'm going for a little squall. So Magnus just went up the front and doused the, I don't know, do you douse? Yeah, doused the whistle. We've got a double reef in the main. The waves are getting a bit bigger. Look at this. Woo! Makes you feel alive, that's for sure. And the boobies are going mad, trying to catch the little jumping fish or sailfish. Apparently there have been 10 on the boat. We're up to 10 today. Yeah, so it's beautiful, but it's real. I'm just going through a squall, wind speed 35 knots. Bumping around a bit. She's handling it. Magnus has been busy in the galley again, making bread. This one's got, I think, what, sesame seeds in it?
Oh, it's not ready yet.
Really?
Yeah. Another 10 minutes. I know, it's a bit let down.
I'm just looking forward to that.
Might turn up a bit. Crusty it up.
Okay. 10 minutes it is.
Yeah. Ready for the reveal?
Say that again.
Oh, wow! Look at this! Look at what I just built. God, it's bloody hot in here.
Ooh, look at that, baby! Ooh, that's
Oh, that's
good.
a slippery rack. And I've also made for dinner some bread rolls.
It's Saturday the 23rd of March. We're on day 12. And we think the whole crossing is probably going to take about 30 days. So we're well into it. We're about 600 nautical miles from the equator. This morning the weather's beautiful. I've just come on watch. Magnus is having a rest. We're going well. We're on track, I think. 100 nautical miles a day. And the seas are lovely and the sun is out. We've had quite a few squalls the last couple of days. So Nutty's had a good wash. And all is well out in the South Pacific. See ya. Doing?
Making up a new fishing rig.
What happened to the other one?
Oh, they keep getting taken from us. So now I thought, bugger it, I'm going in heavy with this super special heavy duty stuff that I got from our friend Steve in Golfito in Costa Rica. So it won't break this stuff.
Just put a wire trace on that one as well.
Oh yeah. Wire trace stops teeth.
So is that, do you need a heavier wire trace or just regular?
If I had heavier.
So what colour and style of...
Just a feather squid.
Oh, okay.
Black and... What are the West Perth colours?
Oh yeah, true. 'Cause we're doing about 8 knots at the moment.
Yeah, we're humming along.
What would you call the seas?
Lumpy.
More than moderate?
Yeah, no, moderate still.
Really?
They're not heavy.
Is the next one up heavy for moderate? What's going on, babe? Oh! Do we have a beer review coming up?
Shepherd Mead
Real beer.
Kentish Strong Ale. This is the closest I could find to Old Peculiar. It's from Faversham. It's the market town of Kings. 6.5%. I'm not on watch. Thrice hopped and bottled at the brewery. It's 500ml, so just under a pint. And you can see how gently I'm holding it. I'm pretty excited. We've had this on board for a while now, and I bought it with the intention of drinking it when we were halfway across the Pacific, halfway to Hiva over. And we did that about 4 miles ago. So I've just finished with the radio net, chatting to all the boats around us, and time to have this bad boy. So quick change of camera angle from our director, Wendy. So unfortunately I don't have any pint glasses. I had one and it broke, as most glass seems to do on board. So something I hate doing is drinking fine beer out of plastic. But you know, I could drink it straight out of the stubby, but I like to see it in the glass. Let's listen. Ready? Oh. A little bit of smoke. Oh, wow. Look at the colour of that. Not quite as dark as OP. It's really hard to pour because we're rolling around.
Not as rolly as we were 2 hours ago.
Look at the head on that. I haven't seen a head like that since for a long time. Oh, smell that, camera. That is, so far, this is what, I mean, I could be drinking any English beer and I'd be excited, but I'm going to give this a bit of a review. I just want to sniff it for the half hour. I've put it in the fridge only for about 10 minutes because it was sitting in a fairly warm cupboard. So it's come down. If I had the colorimeter here, I reckon I'd be spot on. Here we go. You know when you've craved something for a real long time. I used the opening line on another beer I talked about once. This is the absolute opposite of that last time. Because you know, when you've really craved something, and I used the word anticipation last time. Well, this is delight. I've craved a good beer for months, and I've got it. Just gonna have another mouthful. Oh, that is not bad. Oh, just tacked. What happened? Jibed.
Is Wally alright?
I don't know. We just had a wind shift. Just looking out of the butterfly hatch here, and we've had a jibe. So I better, not gas bag, I better go and attend to things. But yeah, this is a been long since I rated beer. I can't remember if we do that at 5 or 10. It's 10 now, isn't it, Wayne? Yeah, it's been 10 for a few years. We've got a 9. We've got a 9.5. That is beautiful. Kentish Strong Ale. So to the brewmaster at Shepherd Neame in Faversham, congratulations on a superb drop. I'd love to try this again once we're back on the narrowboat in a couple of years' time, and see if I still give it 9.5, or if it's just because we're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. Anyway, cheers, guys.